Good morning. It's Monday, and I look like a freaking zombie because daylight savings changes stuff, which I hate. I will be jet lagged for the foreseeable future. So I look a little bit more alive. I don't have energy whatsoever, but the day has been long. And if I say long, like, guys, trust me, it has been long. Basically, right now it's almost 5. When I saw you, it was a little bit before 10 a.m. last time, but meanwhile, I've edited the video for, this week's, like last week's vlog, like blah, blah, blah. I edited the vlog for this channel, like the first vlog I edited. I've put it on YouTube. I did the images, I prepped everything, filled in all the things, so it's ready to go. I did that. I've recorded 2 more videos for my other channel. They are going to be about my Ariel and my Anastasia cosplay, which reminds me I need to add here that, okay, they are, okay, done. So I have this on the list. They are on their way. I did that. I finished taking care of the house. I took care of my face so I don't look like a zombie. And it's almost 5 o'clock. I still need to answer a couple of messages with questions about, projects for 2026. So I'm going to answer those people now. And thank you so much for being interested in my work. You guys, it means the world to me that you are waiting for me to get started, but you are already asking things, so that's awesome. So I still need to finish a newsletter letting everyone know that the YouTube is officially up and running and is going to have videos hopefully every week. I edited a short reels for Instagram, which is already published as well. I published on my main Instagram page. I was able to have lunch. Thankfully I have soup. I had lunch. I did a smoothie so I can have something to eat before going to school because I still have French class today. And I really wanted to sit down and take care of more stuff today. Let me see my to-do list. Where is my to-do list? Okay, I did this. I'm going to do that. I wanted to digitize my patterns today, actually. The ones that I did last week, I wanted to digitize them today so I can start working on them this week, because the plan is to actually start working on this on April 1st, along with some drawings that I want to start like drafting and stuff. But it's chaotic. I don't like. Anyways, today I have been super productive anyways, which makes me really, really happy. Because, it's not easy. It's doing a lot of stuff. Today's really content focused. But it's important, and I do prefer to do it like this, to take an afternoon, a few hours, whatever I need, like in a day, and do batch content on that day, especially if it's video related, record all the things that I have to record and just get it out of the way. This is something I used to do when I worked in digital marketing. Yeah, like in another life. I would like, take 1 or 2 days to do all the batch content, like all the raw material, photos, videos, blah, blah, blah. I would gather everything and I would write all the copies on that day, and then I would just map the content out. Um, right now, what I'm doing is basically I did record everything for the other channels. So basically, right now I have videos for 2 more weeks. And when I add it, I will probably add it both in the same day. So I can and I can schedule them, for next week and the other week, and that will give me a little bit of a breathing room to work on other content, and that basically makes my life a little bit easier because I don't have to be worrying every single week about, oh no, I need to record another video to keep up the schedule, that I can do like way ahead. If I have time, I still want to record like another video this week, but I probably won't have time to do it. However, next week I'll try to record 2 videos as well. So because these videos are shorter, because they are just me talking a little bit about the cosplays and how I did them and like things I would change basically. So they are short videos. They are a little quick to to record. They take the longest is to edit, even though I do really like edit because I try to do it all in one take, and I know my cosplays really well. I mean, I was the one making them, so it's quite easy for me to like poo, and I do it in a way like I start explaining the cosplays from inside out, which gives me an order because basically it's the order that I work in, like inside out. So not the movie, okay? I undergarments. So yeah, it's easy for me to record those videos, and I do have other ones that will probably take me a little bit longer to record because they are going to be longer. They will take a little bit more to add it. And I try not to read from a script, so I do have some bullet points usually on those videos when it's not like a cosplay related. When is that like I have visual cues, but if it's some other video, I just have bullet points like I would do in like when I'm giving a workshop or talking to an audience. I just have bullet points for myself. I'm not reading from a script. So I do exactly the same thing when I'm recording a video. That way I can focus on you guys and not focus on that. Good morning. So it's a brand new day. I slept terribly and I've been trying so hard to be able to move like my left shoulder, like in this neck area. It's like all messed up. But anyways, so I'm going to finally digitize my patterns and scan the patterns so then I can digitize them and put them on a real size so that I can test them. And yeah, meanwhile, I have a live right here from another maker that I follow on YouTube. And then after lunch, I'm going to go live on Twitch so I can continue Well, I could continue anyways, but I will be continuing working on the petticoat that I'm working on right now for the new cosplay that I'm making. So yeah, that's going to be a fun adventure. And today I still have to study French because I have a test on Wednesday. So yeah, but anyways, the house is taken care of. So now it's time to get to work. I'm about to start live. I have everything ready over there. I have the cameras ready as well. And I'm going to be working on my petticoat now. The patterns have been scanned. I have them on the desktop as well. So probably after the stream, I'll be working on that as well, but I'll bring you with me anyways, as usual. So guys, if you don't follow me on Twitch, basically you can see me there working on cosplays, commissions. Well, commissions not right now, but when I start working, I'll be working on some commissions as well. Every time the clients approve of that. But yeah, so let's go. Hey, so stream is over basically. I was able to do all the pleats on 45 meters of tulle, so around 50 yards. It took me a little bit over 2 hours, and right now I have a really big flower of tulle. Like, yay! I'm back at this. Like, I'm seriously questioning all of my life choices. So, right now, the plan is to chill a little bit because my head is hurting a bit. I'm going to put everything away. Tomorrow, I'm going to stream again and I'm going to start attaching the tulle to the base of the petticoat so I can start building this and see how much more I have to buy, because clearly I will need to buy more. This is not going to be enough for what I want. But yes, I only ordered a roll of this because I was wondering, how much would it be? It has been a while, and the quality of it, and I'm liking the quality, so I can buy more from this. And yeah, I wanted to still sit at a computer today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. Also, I finally got the screen protector for my iPad, so I'm going to install that. And I need to do some exercises as well. But yeah, so far it has been a long day. I need to make bread. There's still so many things I need to do. But I still want to sit at the computer on Photoshop and do a couple of things. And yeah, so but first let's clear the living room because it's chaotic and I don't need all of the things. I don't need a serger here for tomorrow. I only need a sewing machine. So yeah, I can put some stuff away already and make room and leave this slightly decent for dinner time basically. I'm questioning my life choices right now because basically I finished the layer of a petticoat and it hit me. It was when it hit me. I'm not making a cupcake princess dress. I'm making an A-line dress. So I don't need the amount of volume I gave to that tool. So Jesus Christ. Anyways, today's stream is done. People were able to see live once more me questioning my life choices. But yeah, today's stream is done. House is taken care of. Dinner is made, and I'm about to go get ready to go to French class. And today I actually have a mock-up test for which I still haven't studied the verbs, but I just need to like 5 minutes. Yay. But yeah, anyways, I have my iPad ready and everything. Tonight I am going back to sketching. So yeah, I want to get started with another sticker sheet tonight. And I want as well to go sit at the computer but and take care of the patterns, but I think I'm going to leave that for tomorrow because I know that tonight my brain is not going to be working, so I prefer tonight after French class to be about sketching. And then tomorrow I will leave the patterns and I'll start digitizing the patterns or making them digital, you know. So yeah, like Wednesdays are always like a little bit chaotic, and Mondays as well. But yeah, like you know, and also in the middle of that, planning everything for Easter lunch, we had to go buy more plates, more forks, more spoons, more everything. And tomorrow afternoon, we also need to go shopping. So actually, tomorrow the stream is going to be in the morning, and then I'm going to go. I have an appointment. Then we are going shopping again because we need to buy more glasses because we have glasses for 6 people and we're going to be like 9 people. So yay. But yeah, and we also need to buy a couple more things. It's the issue of like, you know, moving abroad and having to redo the house like all over again. Yeah, it's an adventure. It's an adventure. So let's go get ready for French class, and let's go to French class and hopefully survive, because today is April's Fools. April's Fool. April Fools. I can't even speak English anymore. Like, my brain is getting like all confused with all the languages in the middle of it. But yeah, so wish me luck, and let's hope I like nothing weird happens in class today, because I'm scared. I'm scared because the teacher is like really fun and likes to do fun things. So let's see if he doesn't play a prank on us today. So Uh, it's what, 9:24 p.m. right now. As you can see, it's like pretty dark outside. I am beyond tired. I had like the French mock-up exam today, so basically just to for us to see how we are doing. Like, it doesn't count for our final grade because what matters is the exam, the final exam. And the professor said like it should take us around like 30 to 40 minutes to complete everything. It took me an hour, and I was not the last person to leave the room. Before me, only maybe 2 or 3 people left the room, and one of them didn't even did half of the test. So like, yeah, like, but I mean, it wasn't hard. I think it was really easy, and I mean, I probably have a bunch of mistakes. That's like for sure. But aha, I found something. I have probably a bunch of mistakes. Back home, and what I'm thinking of doing, well, what I'm actually doing, I literally came home and sat at the computer, as you can see, basically. And yeah, I'm prepping a couple of files to then digitize. So I just want to leave the patterns prepped, so then tomorrow I can sit down, open the software and get started, and I will have this as my chore for tomorrow morning. And today I want to sketch a little bit, or I'll just see a movie. I'm not sure which is going to happen first, because I already have dinner made. I just need to wash a couple of things that I have soaking in the sink. But yeah, other than that, today has been pretty long with, shopping in the morning, stream in the afternoon, prepping food, a bunch of stuff. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but in the end of the day, it's a lot of teeny tiny chores, and also all the planning, all the things that go behind making a costume. Like, it's not easy. And I do have time to make this chore. I do have it scheduled to start on April 1st, and until, I mean, well, technically today is April 1st, but I was supposed to start it like today on my, schedule. It was to be started today, and actually I already have the base patterns done, like front, back with darts and pants. So the base patterns are done, and I now need to make them into real size and in a digital format so I can scale them up or and down in this case because I worked with a specific size, so I want to make them bigger and smaller as well. And yeah, so actually I'm ahead of schedule because I was supposed to start today, so no worries. Also, another thing that I had to start this week is sketching a couple of stickers. Actually, plan a couple of sticker sheets. At least one is to be started today or this week, and the other is to start next week. At least the drafting, the sketching part of it. Even though with the postponing of the opening of the shop, I actually have way more time than needed, but still I want to sketch them and leave the sketches done. That way is less work because actually with the new time frame, the new time schedule that I have right now, and with the shop opening in January, or it's planned to open in January, I actually only need to start this sticker sheet around maybe August, something like that. July, August, it would be the new time frame. But, since I'm already with this, I'll just, start sketching this one and let it be for a bit. And then I can start the next one. So actually, I'm way ahead of schedule. But as I'm ahead of schedule, I can actually get started earlier. I can finish all of these tiny tasks ahead as well, like before I need as well. And then I can use the leftover time that I was actually going to open the shop to get started on another part of the business, which is going to be the online courses that I am planning and that I'm working on, and that I've been working on for the past 2 and something years, or probably more, because I actually started planning this back in Portugal. And so yeah, actually the planning has been for many years now. The actually doing it and working on the materials, that has happened for the last 2 to 3 years. I have a lot of materials already done. However, right now they're all in Spanish. I do have like a workshop in English and one in Portuguese, but the majority of my stuff for the courses are in Spanish right now. And I've been testing those with different groups of people, different classes, different skills. So now I have an even better understanding of how that can be implemented. And I've tried different things with different people, and yeah, so now I can just grab all of that knowledge and all of that information and, tweak it where I need to do it, and also proceed to translate it to English and Portuguese, and obviously revise the Spanish version. For now, I won't be teaching in French, but who knows, maybe one day, but not for now. But yeah, so I can actually get started on that, and I'll have to record content, record materials, more work on more booklets. I have a few booklets already done. I used to have one in Ko-fi, actually, my cosplay Ko-fi, that I just removed a couple of months ago, yeah, because those are all going to be revised, so the people who have it have them. And probably what I will do is I will be gifting to the people that bought it the new version, but I'm still deciding on that. Depends if I'll just revise it or if I'll do it from scratch, because also there will be more patterning techniques and more things added to those booklets that weren't originally. But I'll see then how I can organize and how I can, give an updated version to the people that bought the booklets, so they can have, the new versions. But yeah, so I just... Oh, did I save this? I did. Can I rename this? I can. Okay. One down. Another to go. File open. And no, it's not this. Oh, I don't even know anymore what to do. Ah, because I didn't download the other one. I'm such a potato. This is what happens when you work with more than one SO. You know, like, this is Windows, the laptop is Apple. Like, it doesn't help when you want to learn the buttons, you know? The week is long, but we are, getting it done. Yay. So it's Friday already. I had my physical therapy appointment, which is usually on Tuesdays, but this week we had it on Friday because my therapist was traveling for convention, those like health convention thingies. But yeah, like I had that, and now I'm actually going to sit down and edit some videos for next week and the week after, so that way I can get that out of the way. And I can then next week only focus on editing this vlog that you're watching right now. And hopefully I will still have time to sit down at the desktop and work on my patterns. So yeah, I still haven't had any coffee today. I might do something after lunch. And yeah, I don't know. Because I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. I came home, I just sat like for like half an hour on the sofa and like emptied the dishwasher. But yeah, I still have quite a few things to do today. I have a dinner. I'm going out for dinner today. And yeah, it's really, really weird because it's the first time in my life that I'm living somewhere that today is not a holiday. So I've always lived like Portugal doesn't have like, an official religion, but it's a Catholic country mostly. And Spain is really, really Catholic. So basically today it's the Holy Friday, and I'm really used to things to not be working completely because it's a holiday. It's the Holy Friday. But yeah, here no. Here today is like pretty much a normal day, except like if you want to go to the bank or something, those I think are closed. It's called like a bank holiday or something. So things that are a little bit more related to government, banks, stuff, I think those are not working today, but everything else is pretty much normal. I mean, some kids might be on spring break or something, but yeah, everything else is just like normal. But Monday will be a holiday, so I don't have French classes on Monday is like everything will be closed. So yeah, like it's really weird for me because usually today is a holiday. Jesus. today is a holiday and Monday is a normal day, but here it's the other way around. So, I got out of the house earlier than usual because I was afraid like the public transport wouldn't be working as normal, but no, everything is pretty normal. It looks like any normal Friday, in Brussels. So it's really weird, but which got me thinking like is Monday a holiday in Portugal as well? But then yeah, like I asked and my friend like no, it's like it's Monday, it's normal. I'm like, yeah, but it's Easter Monday. Because like for a moment here my brain was like, but yeah, so learning something new every day about this country. So yeah, I don't remember if I already put the files there or not, so I'm just going to check that out so I can edit the video. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so sleepy. BDD. No, this is not it. I want another folder. Yes. Which, yeah, I think nothing's here. Yeah, no, I have to, transfer the file. So I need to get my SD card reader so I can plug it in here. And I need to remove the card from this so I'm able to, transfer the files. Yay.